Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Square Edge channel, where I am your host, Square. And how is everybody doing this evening? We're doing a short little check-in live. I felt like saying hi real quick. Not gonna be on long though. I'm gonna go chill out and watch a late night film with someone. And yeah, so I got a couple minutes, but I just figured, look, guys. All right. So apparently, before Miss Bambi Palermo, which is basically nothing more than a pseudonym YouTube nickname. Her maiden name is Parker, first off. Her married name is Warner. And yeah, so with that information and the stuff I posted on my community post, oh my God. When she wakes up in the morning, she is going to have a fucking conniption. She is going to be pissed. I mean, fucking pissed. Fucking stupid ass. I cannot believe. You know what? I'm even going to call myself stupid. Or, well, maybe not stupid, but I was very ignorant to not fucking do the research and stuff that I've been doing here lately. Very, very ignorant of me to do that. Yeah. You know, I just don't. I cannot believe that. Shoplifting. A doctor shoplifting in 2012. Yeah. She sent me a Cash App request today for $1,000 for wasting her time, quote unquote. Tell you what, Bambi, I wouldn't give you a fucking dollar if inflation went all the way down to 0% and our money was backed by gold and silver once again like the old days. I wouldn't give you a fucking dollar. Do you understand me? I hope you do. You fucking lying ass piece of shit. Oh, you're exposed. You're getting exposed. I told you not to do this. Like, excuse me, I'm a little yawning. Getting tired. Hey, Tina Mosho. How are you doing? And see, why can't I look at the channel? Because I got to do it on my phone. Whenever when I'm on my phone, I've got to, hold on. Oh, me. Sorry about that. The stream is having a little issue. It's weird though, because like I'm inside right now. I'm not outside or anything. Excuse me 1 second. I'm trying to connect my headphone. Come on, come on. There we go. Headphones connected. All right. Hope you guys can hear me just as well. If not, maybe a little better now that I have a headset in. I'm doing good. Rocking and ready to go. Maybe. I'm kind of more like ready to expose a liar. Like, to put stuff out there that she cannot refute. Wait a second. 2 days ago, why is the retarded looking prescription pad stealing, sneaking, or sexing fat bitches from YouTube while married trying to pop off like he matters? Hey, loser, why don't you worry about not being a loser of a parent, Mr. Gandhi, instead of being worried about me? Dude, I thought y'all were walking away from the drama and done with the junkies. I thought only I cared about them. Dude, just hypocrisy abounds from this woman. Just endlessly. I cannot believe this shit. She's talking about them more than I am. Like, we have literally entered a time in YouTube where Bambi talks more about the Junkyverse and about the fucking work and worky turds, junkyverse, whatever you want to call them. You know, I came up with the nickname Worky Turd. She used junkyverse. I think I'm gonna stop using junkies because it's like her thing, and you know, the last thing I want to use is something that she made. So I'm gonna go back to calling them worky turds. Dead worky turds is actually more fitting now. But yeah, regardless, you guys get what I mean. How the fuck are you gonna sit there and say all the shit that you and Goku said the other day, and then sit there and make that damn post? For a good time, call 513-440-88. This little fidget likes to call 25-year-old girls and tell them they should die. Yeah, all kinds of nasty stuff. Have fun, Pizzaverse. Tell them Matt sent you. Round 2, 20 hours ago. Whack a junkie. Winner gets $100. This junkie piece of shit wants to R and beat women. Have fun, Pizzaverse. Ask for Matt. Ask him where the tough guy is. There's another Worky Turd post. Oh my god, dude. I don't get this. I do not get this. Oh my god. Loyalty is the sauce. Respect is the crust. Loyalty above all. If you ride with Pizzaverse, you ride all the way. Yeah, I guess that means you ride all the way with delusions of grandeur and just fucking ravings of a psychotic lunatic. No thanks. That's called blind loyalty. You know, there's another famous group of people that had blind loyalty to somebody crazy. What was his name again? I think his name was Adolf something. Yeah, he had a big following of blind loyal dumbasses. At least fucking Stauffenberg, Klaus von Stauffenberg, you know, tried to do what he did. Shout out to the Germans that actually, you know, tried to long live sacred Germany. Yeah. Hey, I really don't give a shit about Tom Cruise too much, but that's one fucking movie of his I like is Operation Valkyrie. Oh my god, shit show is blocked. Oh no. Dude, like seriously, that's got to be you there, AC, on that alt. So, like, are you that triggered because you can't get unblocked and I haven't unblocked you yet? Number one, like I said, I'm not on here that much. This was spur of the moment. And just as soon as I got on here, is just about as soon as I'm about to get off. By 1 a.m., I'm gone. So 20 minutes. But you know what? I'm in the settings at thing tab right now. And I am going to unblock you. Okie dokie. I'm just tired of seeing you cry about it, for fuck's sake. Oh, is that Penelope? Oh no, if that's you, Penelope, apparently, according to Bambi, I was simping for you and Seeper. But see, when Muggsy done what he done, you wasn't with Seeper yet, first of all, or even talking to him. Second of all, oh, look here, approved users, the shit show community. Huh, this was exactly how this was. Let me turn this camera on. Is there any way I can flip it? Hold on. Yeah. Good God. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That looks to me like the shit show community has been on the approved users list. Huh. Oh, wow. Oh. Well, let me look for his main account because he's going to say, this is not my main. Let me look for it. Somebody hit him. He's been bitching and whining about it since the other day I was in that chat. Let's see. AC shit show. AC shit show. Good God, I got a bunch of them in here. Hold on. You know, why don't I just go to approved users and type his name in? That'd be a lot easier than having to go through that whole block list. Oh, what do you know I found? The shit show. Look here. Alright, now I'm going to turn this on one more time so you can see it. See there? And I'm about to save it. Look, approved users. Yay, you're blocked. Now, will you stop fucking crying? Please? Thank you very much. Yeah, Bambi said that shit. Just like all the other shit she says. You know, I lost my doctor's license for getting a felony charge of weed. Oh. So when you got that shoplifting charge that you tried to appeal, which I just think is funny. Who the fuck appeals a shoplifting charge? You know how petty a shoplifting charge is? And you're gonna appeal it? Oh my god. Oh, dude, Penelope, I know that. You showed me a text message of Muggsy threatening you and your fucking child. And that little butthurt fucking so-called Italian, look, I'll give it to Muggsy. I'm sure he's got some Italian in him because I can hear it in his voice. Unless that's just New York that I hear in his voice, because New York, Italian, and I've never been to Italy either, and I don't. Do I have any Italian in me? I don't think I have any in me. So I've got French and German. But so I'm mostly Northwestern European. So, no, I don't really know what an Italian accent sounds like. But I'll tell you one thing. Somebody with the maiden name Parker and then a married name of Warner that says they're related to Benny Palermo, when I've asked AI now with two different ways. I've asked with the married name, I've asked with the married name and the maiden name, and I brought up the YouTube channel so they can look into the YouTube channel and stuff and see like who this person is that they're talking about. And as you can see from the community post, they said this is an unsubstantiated rumor because nothing in the tree of Benny Palermo suggests that he has anybody named Barbara as a relative. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm only using the World Wide Web that has access to all the information, I don't know shit. Dude, shit show. Nobody ever said that you wasn't blocked. I said I didn't block you. I have a shit ton of mods. Or I used to, put it that way. So you're probably blocked a while ago. And if I did block you, I don't remember, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say, 110% didn't block it. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but, who knows? But what the fuck is the big deal? You got unblocked. Are you just trying to get on my nerves so, like, I'll block you again or something? Because you claim that you think that I blocked you before. So what is your thing here? To get unblocked so then maybe you can get blocked again? I don't get it, dude. I told you I did. If I really had blocked you, do you really think I would unblock you right now? Just because you're bitching on an alt account? No, dude. Just chill out. God damn. Like, what the fuck is the deal? I know you probably have laughed or talked shit on me before. I don't care. I don't know who you are. You don't, what's the deal? What's the problem, bruh? Just chill out, man. God damn. Ain't nobody fucking hating on you for no reason. God dang. Like, I'm on here talking about somebody, a whole nother subject. I mean, you're welcome to be in here, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have fucking made you an approved user just then. Anyways. Hold on. Penelope, let me, that way I know that one is you and make you a standard mod. No, look, I never needed a group. I realize that now. I had that false belief, though. And it came from being the fact that I was attacked by a group, and there's groups here, group there, community this, community that. I just went along and bought into the paradigm or the, perceived reality that I saw. But now after going through that shit, and then before that with Gene and them, and then before that in the beginning with the fucking worky turds, thought they were my friends, and like, no, dude, no. I don't want a group. I might have the most reputable, best group tomorrow approach me, and I'd say, I appreciate it, but no thanks. I'm over that. I don't need a fucking group. I have realized that, and I realized that mainly it was a fucking waste of my time. Like, I'm getting a lot more shit done now out in the world and stuff. Things that I wish I would have done and worked on a lot sooner. But there's no point in doing that. It's like crying over spilt milk. It is what it is. Just learn, move on, adapt, overcome. Pretty simple. So yeah, fuck y'all stupid little group. I got voted off. What the fuck is this? Survivor? First, I got kicked out because of an agreement made with Harlow, which was never made. That would have been violated so many times if it was a group. I would have been kicked out when you had gotten rid of Harlow. So, that's why you had to change that and evolve it to, oh, you got voted out by 10 people. You fucked up there too. You ain't even got 10 people in your group chat at least. Yeah, exactly. Voted off the island. Yeah, what is this, fucking Survivor? I don't know about that. I mean, Harlow immediately started talking shit about me and stuff, all because I didn't respect what she did with, like, letting the junkies and, like, that was, when it came to her and Bambi, that had nothing to do with me. The only thing that we shared a similarity on, me and Bambi, on that is what she was doing and allowing in her chat. She was somehow under the false idea that if you block trolls that do nothing that come in and disrespect you and your friends, that somehow is going to hurt your channel or close yourself off from the other millions and billions of people that use this platform. And that's just ludicrous. You could block a million trolls and you've still got hundreds probably, or however many millions more people that you still have access to find your channel. That does not hurt your channel. So, I mean, I have literally looked it up on YouTube, and AI and all that cross-referenced it. I didn't just look it up on one thing or one AI and go by what it first said. No, I double went around. It does not have any effect. But no, dude, I hate Harlow, Penelope. No, am I cool with her? I don't know. I mean, I've let her come over here. Um, I'm not really talking to her on a daily basis like I was or used to. I mean, because she's done said some foul stuff. I mean, really foul. She said I talked about, and I kind of made a very kind of meek comment, but I didn't directly talk about, and I'd done it after the fact of her being over there around certain people and saying like egregious stuff like in real life can hurt a man's reputation and shit, which is kind of really how all this trolling shit started with me and how I became a target was a woman named Cammy putting very bad allegations against a guy named Johnny Goble, and I believed it like a dumbass. and ran with it. I was a moderator for her. And then once I found out that I was lied to and that I had basically helped regurgitate slander and defamation and false allegations against the man, when I've been a man that's been accused falsely, while it was a very short scenario, my situation, and very localized and, didn't really get out that far, my situation wasn't nowhere near as bad as that. But it's still the same thing, and I've seen a lot of stories and stuff. I don't like, I don't like the one story of the football dude that, got falsely accused of rape and went in jail for at least 5 years, maybe almost 10. I forget the exact time, and then is released. It was all bullshit. But guess what? You think that woman went to jail? No. So yeah, I really don't like that type of stuff. And so as a result, I made a bunch of videos about Cammy. Cammy didn't like it. So she already referred me to these trolls, these specific trolls, and then she calls me on three-way and threatens to do all this. And I'm like, no, please don't, I'll stop. Because I got to thinking about it. I'm like, nah, I ain't never been through nothing like that. I'm not even ashamed to admit it, that I, pretty much was like, no, please don't do that. Like, because I'm the type of person that, like, if I know I've not experienced something, or I don't have, if I know I've never done something or have handled it before or been through it, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh yeah, that's no biggie. Oh, I got that. That's just a good way to set yourself up for failure. And how do I know that? Oh, because I used to have that attitude before in certain shit, and I've seen other people have that attitude. It's not about, it's not about being down on myself. I'm just telling y'all the truth, Yeah, Rip Cobra. And Penelope, you don't have to worry. I don't give a damn about that P dude being rude or whatever. They can say whatever bullshit they want. I'm like, they're going to see that I'm going to let them come in here and say some of the most egregious shit ever, and it's going to be just ignored because, they keep running around here acting like, oh, he's not changed or nothing. He still reacts. We still got him by the short and curlies. No, the fuck you don't. Hello, Jen. Crazy purple Kirby lady. Don't even be like you tried to warn me, but look, that's not got nothing to do with it. Harlow, the white chick with huge Tigo bitty. I don't know. Maybe you should ask her. How's Brownie? He's doing all right. He's in his kennel right now, chilling, resting, taking a nap, getting some sleep. Shut eye. So is Grandpa. Ooh. Iceman and Harlow working with Crazy Purple. I don't care. What's that got to do with anything? I don't have nothing against Iceman. Like, I mean, yeah, he uploaded some that video's from 2022. Like, that was me fresh on YouTube, idiot status. And yeah, I done that to Shane, but I know myself. I didn't just make that unprovoked, So I don't give a shit that Iceman put that out. I think I saw like a tidbit of it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And then I got off because I'm like, I don't even have time or care about reflecting on that. Like, it is what it is. I was also there for Shane and defended him when Cammy made the fucked up comment that she wouldn't fuck him if she was unconscious. And I'm not even going to begin to get into how fucked up that comment was, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but but Shane's not been a little angel either. Shane has done stuff. He hadn't done stuff in a while. I don't hate the guy, That was stupid making that. Oh, I'm their target. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I don't know what they're gonna target. Huh. I don't really talk to Ice. I don't really talk to Harlow, and I don't. Who's the other? Oh, and Crazy Purple. Yeah, I don't really talk to any three of them. So I don't know how they're planning on targeting me. It'd be kind of funny to interesting to see how that plays out. Just like some stupid person on here thinks that just because they send some unwanted mail, like I'm gonna, I don't know, be like 2002 mode version and take a video opening it up and showing it and all that. No, no, no. You know what? As soon as I saw that was from Amazon and I hadn't ordered anything from Amazon, you know what I done with it? I walked straight back out my door, opened my little blue garbage can, and I just dropped it right in it, and I shut the garbage can. And the garbage can got taken out today, so there went that waste of money spent by somebody. Oh, there's Harlow. Hey, Harlow. Oh, they're just talking their shit, Harlow. You know how it is. said I was going to get out of here by 1, but yeah, I need to get going here in a minute. See, Square, the pan wants to get all 3 here to buddy troll you. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the oldest troll that we used very first and has persisted on and on and on. And you know what? It's been used so much now that it can't be used no more. I have no desire to be in a group. I have no desire to be friends with any of you. I mean, I'll be friendly with you. I'll be polite, but I'm done. Like, I'm really done with that shit. You know, that experience just recently is enough for me to realize, yeah, that made me think, like, why did I have this preoccupation with thinking that I need, and I thought about it, and I was like, oh, motherfucker. Huh. Well, that's obviously, now I see where that came from. Yeah, it's flawed. Really flawed. I mean, especially when you can go for about 3 experiences and each one, there's people that literally were never really your friend at all. You know, once you go through that 3 times, well, let's just say I'd be kind of ashamed of myself if I go through it a 4th time. And I wouldn't have anybody else to blame but me. So, I'm not blaming this all on Bambi. Well, I kind of am. Because, I mean, she's just a lying bitch. I mean, who the fuck lies and says that their dead husband done what she said he done, and yet I can't find any record of it. Not a newspaper article, not a goddamn social media post, nothing. Interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, Harlow, if you act, I apologize. I had to reconnect there, so the live was buffering. But yeah, as I was saying, Harlow, if you do that, she said that she was actually going to be doing that. Oh, what was it? About a month ago? She was supposed to be doing that? Huh. You might be a little too late, but something tells me she was just talking out her ass like normal. So if you hurry up and do that, you might still be able to do that. And that would be badass. I don't have the money to spend on it, and no offense, and I'm not calling you petty, but I just ain't, I'm not even going to waste my time doing something like that. Like, she ain't that much of a bothersome or some, I don't want to get back at her or nothing. I just want to fucking expose her lies. Like, that's one of the prevailing narratives that went around about me by a lot of people. Oh, he wants revenge. Motherfucker, if I wanted revenge, you motherfuckers would know it. I guarantee you, I wouldn't just be making videos where I talk about what you do and illustrate things if I wanted revenge. I have plenty of some of y'all's information that I'm not even going to begin to go into the potential different things I could try to scheme out and do because I wouldn't do them to begin with. You know, then I would be really hypocrite. I mean, I've had offline things done to me. The only thing offline I've come close to do, and here again, this was done while being under the influence of somebody I thought was a friend telling me something that was true and not a lie, is the call to Iceman's PO. And I've admitted that. I have addressed it. I was made to believe that he was interacting with a 15-year-old in his chat. And, that was only I was only into my 3rd month of YouTube at that point. Like, oh my God, good Lord almighty me. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I wasn't on here long enough to know that a degenerate person like Fusion would actually make that up and lie about it. But, I wouldn't have been able to get that number if it wasn't for Fusion. Because I had no idea where Iceman lived. Again, my 3rd month on YouTube, I had nobody's info. But yet, supposedly, I've doxed 200 people. But Iceman, I don't have any. Oh, hell, he's in here. Hey, Ice. Well, yeah, like I said, I've spoken to Ice briefly here and there. Not on YouTube and, well, none of your business. But put it this way, if he's got an issue with me or something, I mean, and it is what it is. But I mean, I have expressed to him profusely that I really am sorry about that. It's not a proud moment. It's a pretty kind of good illustration of past history of why, you just don't always trust people as easily as I used to. I mean, but here again, to think somebody's going to make something up relating to that, it's just really, that was unfathomable. Now that I've had this much time on YouTube, I definitely wouldn't automatically jump if I heard somebody say that today. I've been on here long enough to see people lie and try to make fake paperwork up on Iceman to getting killed, potentially in jail, calling him an informant, Rob Zombie, Bird, you know. But I digress. Is that even the real Iceman? Because now he's saying shit like this. I'm gonna beat Harlow and put her in my trunk. Let me check out and see if that's the real him. I don't think it is. I mean, why would he do that? I mean, he might be doing it just to be funny. That's possible. But I don't really care for it particularly. But yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, Crazy Purple. And I'm glad you illustrated that because that shows you how much I compromised, and that shows you how I took accountability for all the compromising I done to be loyal to her and stuff because I thought I needed a group. To be loyal to the fact that I would ignore that I knew she wasn't a doctor, even though she'd lie and say she was, and I would go along with it. Uh, I mean, that's pretty fucked up, you know. I'm admitting that I, went along with shit that I didn't believe. And if you ask me, that's worse than saying like, oh well, I actually did believe it, but now I don't. So anyone that's wanting to try to turn that around and be like, well, he's saying that because he's trying to make himself look better. No, I think it makes me look even worse. The fact that I'm admitting that, yeah, I knew it was bullshit and I didn't believe it, but I compromised myself and said it was for the sake of peace and what have you, and to be there with them. That doesn't make me look better. So, if you think it does, hey, it's interesting perspective. Now, if I was saying that, oh, now I know that she's really not, I could see you giving me some shit like, yeah, sure. He's just trying to make himself feel. That I could, but no, I literally admitted it, took accountability, which I don't fucking have to do. There's, who do I really have to be accountable to on here, if you really think about it? Who the fuck on here do I really need to be accountable to? No, I just want to be fucking real. I want to express myself to you in a real way. I don't have to fucking be accountable to anybody on here. Ain't none of you my family. Ain't none of you help pay my bills, help me live, or help me do anything in life, or have been there for me in real life. None of you would probably stop what you're doing right now and drive all the way here if I was in an emergency and needed your help. So why the fuck would I be accountable to anybody on here? Unless I just wanted to be accountable because I'm tired of not being genuine. Because I'm tired of the past few months of just going along with the production thing, man. I really at the time thought, is she just like my ass actually thought, is this just to see if I'll go along with this? Like, is she testing me? Or what the fuck? Like, I could not believe when she said that. And I said, well, that's a little selfish and kind of self-centered thing that she would just be doing it to test you. But like, what the fuck, man? I didn't know, so I just was like, whatever, you know. But come on, man. We all know that's some bullshit too. Harlow, you have a wrench. If any of them are harassing you or what have you, you feel free to hit them. I'm not hitting anybody, and that's just for the simple fact I want them to know how much I don't give a shit. You know, they can say, well, he's got all the original accounts blocked. Yeah, so what? I'm not going through there and unblocking them all. Doesn't mean that I couldn't deal with you. You know, Mustard's not blocked. Hell, he's been unblocked for the longest. I see every fucking little bullshit he tries to do. He'll be I'll comment on something completely not related to him, me, any drama at all. It might be something completely different or a news thing or something. And he'll comment underneath it. Or it might be something YouTube related, what have you. He'll comment 2 days later, 4 days later. You know, just because hoping, well, he's got to be getting the notifications. Come on, say something, say something. Bite, bite, bite. Fucking desperate motherfucker, man. Like, no, I'm not. Sorry, I don't give a shit, Kyle. I don't give a shit, DV boy. I don't give a shit. Oh, yeah, and he posts his route where he walks. If you can make that route out as far zoomed out as it is, kudos to you. And I live in a small area anyways. There's probably only so many routes that I could walk. So, I mean, oh well. I mean, am I supposed to be scared of that? I mean, it's a great piece of evidence to have just in case if you ever do try something and then they're wondering why, you know, you might have, you know, gotten handled and had a threat stop come at me. You know, I mean, that's a great thing to leave for me so that I can then, if I ever have to use it in the event I do need to defend myself, I got plenty of shit on you that showed, yeah, this guy was constantly trying to make me feel scared, intimidated, this, that. And, well, I just took notice of it and kept records of it. So when he one day popped up over here and this happened, well, now you know. Now you understand. Penelope's new boyfriend dumps him. Penelope ain't dumping nobody for me because Penelope couldn't date me, though. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not dating anybody that I don't live... Like, all right, I might be willing to date somebody as far away as maybe no, probably not even that. Like 45 to 50 minutes away, sure. I'll go as far as that. But I'm not doing no long distance things, all right? I tried a long distance thing a long time ago. Yes, I was still technically a kid under 18 at that time, but still, it don't work. It doesn't interest me. I'm not, you know, I'm not even in a position to do that, you know. And if I had a car and a lot better things going on right now, sure, maybe if it was just a hoorah fucking, you know, like just ecstasy, every interaction type person and perfect. But I mean, come on now. What's the chances of that happening? And that's not no dig at Penelope or nothing. I'm just saying your comment's stupid. Because if anybody that's listened to me and knows me and actually pays attention to what I said, I've told you many, many fucking times, I don't do online bullshit or long distance shit. Every woman I have talked to on here has been for one purpose, to be friends with. Period. Period. Doesn't mean that if they're not flirtatious, you know, if someone's flirtatious with me, I mean, fuck, I'm a man. Like, if they're a woman, of course I'm gonna fucking flirt back, perhaps. You know, unless they got a boyfriend. And if I know they're married, got a boyfriend, I'm gonna be like, well, what the fuck are they trying to do? Are they trying to, like, get me, you know, I just kind of ignore that. But, you know, and I give compliments. You know, I'm not gonna be, I'm not no freaking Amish person. But at the same time, you know, and like won't tell a girl like, man, you got a nice ass. Like, you know, I'm not adverse to saying shit like that, but at the same time, it's not. It doesn't mean that he's thirsty, he wants her. Get fucking real. So Harlow, what did you think about the? Did you see? Did anybody see the stuff that I just recently uploaded, put out there on Bambi regarding these claims that we've heard again and again and again and again? You know, I don't know what she told you, possibly Harlow, about what happened between her and her husband, but I went over it. I kind of don't even like to repeat it, not because of her sake, but as a respect to the deceased. Because I mean, that's just fucked up what she told me, man. That's just fucked up. And then I finally just a while ago decide to try to go look and find any charging. Like, hell, there's not even anything that says he was charged initially. I could understand if charge initially dropped, whatever. Nope, none of that. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. And don't tell me I'm not looking for the right person. I ain't got the right info because I got his picture pulled up and name. So, yeah, my friend is, well, he's not really waiting on me. He's up late at night like I am, right now. And he told me I could come over anytime after such and such. And, and none of this is really all your business, but yeah, I mean, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just not end the live until I get over there, perhaps? How about I do this? I'll walk, I'll travel over there here eventually, and I'll end the live right before I get there. Or maybe I'll just mute it and let you see me actually walk into a place. Is that what you want? I mean, do you think I really give a shit to fucking do that? Did I care to prove that to you? No, I'm not gonna do that. You're a fucking imbecile, dude. Like, what the fuck is that? What is that supposed to do to me? Is that supposed to make me cry? Uh-huh. Yeah, they think I'm making up that I don't have a friend to watch a movie with. I could prove it in many different ways. The YouTube account, or not YouTube. Well, actually, I do let him use my YouTube account and share it with me. Also, the Netflix account of mine that I've got him added to that he uses. Yeah, but yeah, I ain't got no friend. Uh, like I said, I don't got to prove shit to you. Maybe I should just do a Bambi, like a Bambi said. The 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 burden of proof lies on the accuser. All right, Bambino. Well then, why don't you take that advice and proof and concept when it comes to some of the bullshit that you like to talk about? Oh, well then that would actually require being fucking fair and balanced, wouldn't it? I don't know if you can do that. It's kind of a steep task. Might be asking a little too much for the Workyverse queen. Oh fuck me, dude. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. It's hip to be square. Dun-dun-dun-dun. It's hip to be square. I'm watching what I eat. Oh shit, hold on. And I don't even care. I don't know why that's like that, man. I really don't. I think I need to just stop on that, to be honest with you. I've said that to myself now, but I don't know. I had such a good freaking time with that before, so I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, I know I'm talking to myself right now. Here, let me mute this for a second. Y'all don't need to hear me talking to myself. Now, what are y'all actually talking about? It's clear to see it's definitely got that mic in its mouth or jaw. Pregnant with twins. What are you, Kirby? Like a gatekeeper or something? It doesn't have a microphone in his mouth. This microphone's just placed in front of him. It's an AI created image, first of all, okay? That's first and foremost that I'd like to mention. It's an AI created image. I'll be honest, Crazy Purple, I'm not fucking fully happy. Like, if I sat here and said, I am completely content and satisfied and fulfilled in life and have no worries whatsoever, while that might be a great positive affirmation to make, and I'm not against anybody doing it, I'm kind of like, I don't know how to say it. I'm in a zone or mood or position where, how do I say it? Give me a second to think. I don't I don't know. I don't feel like that being inauthentic is the right thing. It's not about being negative, which I'm not. I'm not negative inherently. You know, I have a good outlook, and I've got faith, and I know that ultimately I've just got to do a lot of things differently. And if I can get that done first, then I could get some other things done. That for a while I wondered, like, why can't I get it done? Why can't this move forward? And I've chalked it up to fate. I've chalked it up to that spiritual path. It's not the correct time. There's there's a season and a reason for everything. And while some look, and one of those reasons might definitely have been exactly why some of this has been the way it is, and I haven't been able to get things done. I'm not meant to, but some things I know for a fact, like for sure, because I've gotten them, one of them accomplished now. Like I could have got done a lot sooner, and the only reason why I didn't is because I had too much fucking focus. See, when we scrapped my car because it was not worth fixing and stuff, and that money went to other things, and we moved out my family home and all that, and then once we got settled at where we first got settled, and I got on YouTube, yeah, that was just, it was a choice out of boredom. And if I had just stayed watching the stuff between Johnny Goble and Reinhardt Church, and maybe at the most, maybe chatting a little bit, but not ever fully like getting this direct involved or on like I did, who knows how things might have went. They definitely wouldn't have went how they did, but I who knows? I could still have been here like how I am right now in certain aspects. Uh, maybe I wouldn't have been. There's no way I can say one way or the other for sure or not. But I tell you this: what I am gonna do is I'm just going to forget about that because, like I said, there's nothing to spend time on by bemoaning actions that you've already done that you can't take. So there might be some actions that you've done already, but it's not been too long ago where you can switch them and make a different decision, change it. But stuff like that, I can't do nothing about. There's no point in even spending a second more of it about bemoaning it. So that is what it is. I acknowledge it publicly in part because, it's been something that trolls like to use as a narrative. But here's the dirty thing, though. All right. If I come across somebody and I pretend to be their friend and they're new on YouTube, and then after just a couple months of fooling them the whole time, waiting for when we're gonna pick the perfect moment to pull the rug out from underneath him, and then do it, you know, and then for the next, let's say, 5, 6 months, even a year, however long this person has spent a lot of their time engaging and going against and fighting false allegations I'm putting out and all this other shit, AI things I'm making where I make them appear to be like the person's calling people the N-word because I took a big clip thing of their voice and ran it through, Elven Labs or another software and replicated it. Whatever the case may be, yes, that person has free will and their own self-responsibility. They, but to sit there and fully say and act like, well, that's their fault, and I had nothing to do with it at all. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still an individual. He didn't have to take the bite. He didn't have to address it. He didn't have to. You know what? That can be true. And it can also be true that if you hadn't also done what you did do intentionally because of that reason, because you wanted that, it wouldn't have happened at all. So you're like the beginning domino factor that led to does that absolve the next person, the next domino? No, it doesn't absolve them of nothing, everything. But to act like you're not responsible for nothing is just fucking stupid. I mean, and that's what we've got. We've got a bunch of people on here. We got people that go around, like some have probably went around today, called people, messaged them, fucked with them, harassed them, etc. And I'm talking about people that weren't talking about the people. Now, if they were on a live sniping something about them, that's different. I'm not going to include that. Let's say they were doing a live about body cams or something, or doing a live about a criminal case. And then during that, they've had shit show up to their house, a SWAT or whatever, coroner got caught. Guess what? Then the next day, right, they're on a live panel and they're arguing with somebody. And they're like saying, no, that's all you. You're always obsessed with them, talking about them. Nobody cares. Nobody worries about those people. We're moving away from the drama. All right? And then the very next day, they make another post about said drama. And then you find, oh, wait, 19 hours before that fucking lab, they made a comment there about it. What the? That is crazy. All right? That's beyond just normal hypocrisy. That is downright fucking either gaslighting, like the person is lying by saying that, just trying to get her, or they literally say it in the moment and think and mean it in that moment. Only that moment do they mean it. And then the very next moment or whenever the next moment comes that they somehow get upset or whatever, or their mind gets on that they don't care about and they talk about them or comment, or they make a stupid fucking YouTube channel that obviously was made by a Pizzaverse person. Because how in the fuck is a small channel like that going to attract and get somebody like me or any of us on there to comment if somebody didn't tell us about it? Somebody that we associate with because they made it. Like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? Charlie banged a young girl at the Indian reservation in the back of the truck after he got her drunk. Yeah, Charlie did do that. Why did nobody show that message? I don't have any problem with that message being shown. I heard the motherfucker say it straight up. It only cost me one more bottle of the alcohol. I mean, you drunk. That fucking laugh. You know, I know my laugh's not the greatest. Look, you know, my old boss that I did home health care for, the very first client that I worked for, I didn't work as long with Saul as I did him, but I still worked for him for about a good 5-6 years. He used to sometimes, after I laugh or something, it'd be a silent moment for a second. He'd be at his computer and he'd go, like, he'd imitate my laugh and look at me. He'd be like, and he'd smile. He'd be like, "That's what you sound like, Wilson." And I'm like, "All right, fair point, you know." My paraplegic client. Some of y'all know I've talked about him before, and I have every right to, because number one, he's deceased. Number two, I don't directly name him. Number three, I'm not violating anything of HIPAA, because it's not like it wasn't public knowledge he was paraplegic. I mean, that's not private health information. Moving on. Plus, that was a private hired thing, so I wasn't actually under any employment healthcare regulations. I didn't have any regulations when I worked. Well, the only regulations I had is what was between me and him, period, point blank. So I hope Penelope comes by. I'll talk to her. And don't be talking about Penelope in here, because now that's one thing I can get you kicked. I don't have no problem with Penelope. I got a little mad and upset with her with the whole blind thing. But looking back on that was fucking stupid. That was stupid to me, because that was just playing into things that certain people would want. And so I'm very aware of that type of stuff now, and I got no problem sitting up here saying, I was stupid for doing that. I'm not gonna sit here and go, "Oh, Penelope, I'm sorry. Please be my best friend." Like, I'm just being real. Like, she wants to be friendly. But like I said, I am not on here anymore with the intent or desire to actually make friends or be in a group with anybody. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not Bambi. I'm not going to change my mind in a moment, an hour from now, and say the opposite. Yeah, he's not waiting on me. He's got his life, and I can go over there if I want to or not. I don't have to go over there. I can watch a movie here at my house if I want to. But you know what? There's a bunch of mosquitoes outside currently, and it's kind of nice to be able to go over there late at night if I want to, because I can go over there and smoke, and I don't have to smoke outside. You know what I mean? So, you get what I mean? You get what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, you know what? Just for y'all, just so y'all can be proven wrong, I will end up doing something. Just so I could say, "Told you so." It's 2:30. No, it's actually 1:39 where I'm at. See, I'm in Central Standard Time. I'm not in Eastern Time. If it's just him being a hobo, then that's fine. But having children along with a pregnant woman of twins while being a hobo is just lazy and crazy. What are you talking about, dude? I know nothing about the medical industry. I do. Hey, Penelope's not bad looking. I don't think she wants me, but she's not bad looking at all. She's good looking. Fuck. I mean, what do you want me to say? I'll tell some other women that are good looking on here. Let's see. Not Roma Army, that's for sure. Who else is good looking, I think? I might even name a troll. Huh. Definitely, I don't even think I'm gonna name a old ditch pig or fucking. No. Although I have seen her boobies, though. Thanks to Citizen Z. I told you not to fuck with me, Z. fucking fence riding, flip flopping, coat tail turning, turncoat motherfucker. Oh, let's play chess. Let's play chess. Yeah, go play chess with your own damn self, bitch. Then again, maybe those weren't her boobies, huh? She could have easily sent Z boobies to somebody else or somewhere on the internet and passed them off as her own. Wouldn't be the first person to do that shit. That is why Mr. Square right here does not take pictures like that of himself. One, because although I never got the warning from teachers and in school to be careful online because there'll be groups of people that will try to destroy you mentally and cause you to have all types of mental stress as well as maybe ruin your or affect you in real life. We didn't get that warning, but we did get the warning of to not take certain pictures and post them and send them because once we do, they are out there forever. So therefore, you're never going to see a negative picture of me. You might see a very nice edited AI one that the stupid trolls or shit makes, or maybe Bambi. Because I guarantee you, when she sees that shit in the morning, if she really, because according to her, when she talked about in a comment while I was still a part of the group, the upper echelon group, as she called it, the upper echelon of the Pizzaverse, I shit you not, that's what she called and said the group that I was a part of. Well, guess what? She said in response to a comment or screenshot I brought up and showed where she was in chat saying shit about, I'll put you in porn like I did Square. She's like, no, I didn't actually do that, but I'm telling them that I did because, and telling them that I'll treat them just like they treat you. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say bullshit or not on that. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit. But let me find out that you really put me out there like that, Bambi. Let me find out. Well, post it. If you got the balls, post it. Since you don't think nothing's ever going to happen, like legal-wise or nothing. I don't mean criminally-wise. So don't be trying to go and take things I say and make them into implied threats. Next thing you know, this bitch, she going to be trying to get an EPO next, like old Brookie did, fake one. We dated. I just want him to stop calling me. Never had your fucking phone number, you crazy bitch. How the fuck can I call you or stop calling you when I've never called you to begin with? And when did we date? When the fuck did we date? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Look, it's not a win. Just the fact that you call. Look, just the fact. Yeah, you may have costed me $1,200 for a lawyer for that. But you know what? It was a $1,200 well spent because just like my lawyer said, when he walked in as my name and got up, whatever stood up as my name and after yours was called, your expression and body language, he said it all. You genuinely didn't think I had a lawyer or was hiring one. I know. But when you saw him, oh, that tone changed real quick. I would have thought that, I mean, maybe then again you finally did accept it, but it still made you nervous because he filed a motion for preservation of digital evidence. So, in other words, if you tried to delete or private anything, it would have just made you look even worse and more guilty, and we would have still been able to subpoena and get it anyways. But it didn't go that far, did it, Brooke? No, because when the judge asked you, and he looked at you, and he asked you not once but twice, because you didn't want to answer at first, but he said, "Are you sure that you want to, or do you want to move forward with this?" Well, I really just want him to stop calling me and just leave me alone. I wish the judge would have said, "Ma'am, that's not the question I asked you." But no, he was polite to you, but then he sternly said again. So again, are we going to move forward with this? No. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Because you submitted false evidence to the court and tried to claim it was me in that chat when y'all had a fake Square account doing it. Oh yeah, you tried so many things, and I had Oh, we had it all. We was ready. We was hoping you would try to push that forward. I mean, he even told me straight up, that's going to end up being the result. I guarantee you. And I was kind of like, I don't know. I think she might be bold enough to try it. But no, the lawyer was right. You wasn't that stupid. Yeah, I mean, then again, I mean, to file it in the first place, that was pretty fucking stupid. Because if I wanted, I mean, well, no, I'll take that back. Because the way that process works, being that it's a civil thing, with her saying, no, I don't want to move forward with it, it kind of just puts a close on all that. You know, none of it's official. Even the stuff that she sent that was fake and made up as evidence. So I probably really couldn't do anything over that. But man, I really wish she would have been dumb enough to push it through. That would have been a great fucking thing. And the reason why y'all didn't see any recordings or video of that is because it was not allowed expressly. I didn't record none. She better not have either, for her sake. You know, and if she did, she only showed it. I don't think it would have only been able to be audio. I don't see how else she could have recorded it or something. Unless she done it through her phone in her pants or had some. I don't think she done that. But look, that was just such a waste of time. And that just goes again to my point earlier I made about why I got so mad, and what got me initially on the radar of a lot of these people was what Cammy had done to Johnny. Now, yeah, I'd made fun of Johnny. Sure, I did.